Over-the-Rhine, a neighborhood in southeast Ohio near Cincinnati, is arguably the largest, most intact historic district in the United States. This region, originally developed in the mid-1800s, was named by the German immigrants who first inhabited it. Many of them had to cross the Miami and Erie Canal to get to work, which separated their district from downtown Cincinnati.
The canal was nicknamed the Rhine because it reminded them of the Rhine River in Germany. When they finished working, the Germans would go back over the Rhine to get to their German area. The immigrants built a profitable brewing industry concentrated along McMicken Avenue and the Miami and Erie Canal. In 1880, Cincinnati was the beer capital of the world, with Over-the-Rhine as its center. It was also regarded as Cincinnati's premier entertainment district. Near the end of the 19th century, the area's population began to increase rapidly due to the creation of Cincinnati's incline system, which allowed residential areas to be developed in the hills. However, the German residents later suffered epidemics of cholera, smallpox, and typhoid fever, as well as overcrowding, flooding, open sewers, pollution from smoke, and riots. Hence, many relocated to the suburbs. In the 1900s, nearly all of the Germans left Over-the-Rhine, and they were replaced by African Americans who came in the Great Migration. The area became known for its poverty, which developed into intense crime, disinterest in German history, and gang violence. German culture disappeared, and German buildings began to deteriorate. Cincinnati riots in 2001 brought international attention to the neighborhood and its decay, which fortunately resulted in positive changes. Many operations were put in place to try to revamp the district, and hundreds of millions of dollars have been invested in revitalization projects since 2006. Recently, crime rates have been decreasing drastically, and developers have bought and renovated a large number of historic buildings. Although many of these ornate brick structures were destroyed in the 20th century, 943 historic German chapels, theaters, breweries, and homes still stand. In fact, Over-the-Rhine contains the largest collection of German and Italian architecture in the United States. Eclectic shops, markets, restaurants, and apartments are constantly being added to Over-the-Rhine in order to increase its appeal, which has proven very successful. Let's hear what some people have to say about the new and improved neighborhood. First of all, what is your favorite thing about Over-the-Rhine?
Ice cream.
Okay. What about you?
Musical.
Musical? Okay, good answer.
I like all the different shops. I think it's grown a lot, so there's a lot of different places you can go. A lot of interesting food places and a lot of new, I think, opportunities for shops and people.
My favorite part of Over-the-Rhine is the sense of community that the stores have with each other. There's always new shops opening, and the current shops are always helping out and sending people down to the new shops, letting people explore the area. So that's probably my favorite part of down here.
The blending of neighborhoods and city life. I like that there's always something to do, and that I can work and hang out and just have a lifestyle within a few blocks of the whole city.
Secondly, do you have any hopes for the future of the neighborhood?
I think it will grow a lot. I hope it does. I know, for example, this shop, it gives small business owners an opportunity to really grow and have a community to fall back on. So I hope it continues to.
For the future, I just hope it continues. I think 42 shops have opened in the past year. So as long as that continues, it's going to be a continuously growing and expanding area with lots of fun things, and just keep it going.
I hope it keeps growing. I hope that they have a good balance of growing economically, but also taking care of the people that lived here first, making sure that it's not a case of really bad gentrification, if I could say that word right.
In the end, it has been stated that in just 6 years, developers have moved Over-the-Rhine from one of America's poorest, most run-down neighborhoods to among its most promising, as well as Over-the-Rhine is the best development in the country right now. Come check it out!